Welcome back.
Episode 2.
Okay, so we had a few requests to do how we met.
What?
First of all, you love this story. No?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I just heard it like a lot.
Well, because people always want to know how we met, and I really like telling it. Okay, so in 2010, Noah and I, so we're both dancers, professional dancers, and we both booked this gig. He was in a relationship, and then I also had a boyfriend at the time. And I don't really remember like a lot of interaction with him. He remembers more so.
We're literally sitting there between like just rehearsals and waiting, and we're in the sun, and like she's like, we're both trying to be like in the shade, and so like she's the only person next to me, so I'm like, and she had her head like shaved on the side, and at this time it was like before everybody else was doing it, so it was super interesting. So I was like, hey, how's it going? I talk to everybody, I don't care who you are.
I tried to avoid eye contact.
Two sides of the coin here.
Opposites attracting, you know. Two steps forward, I take 2 steps back.
That's like 1 step back.
Please continue with the story. I had to say that though.
Where do we leave off? We haven't even started this fucking story.
Something about we're in the shade and there's
yeah,
like
so
no one else to talk to.
That's it. That's the conversation. I don't even remember what we said. She said her name was Claude, and I thought I heard Cloud, and I was like, is that like a nickname? Is that real? Didn't make any sense to me. And I was like, cool, that's cool. And I was like, great, this is fucking awkward. Whatever. So that was it. That was like the conversation that I had, that I remember.
I don't remember any of this. Like I legit have, it's not in my memory bank anywhere. So then we don't see each other for 4 years. 4 years. I am working for my good friend Janae's agency, and when you work at an agency, they want you to go to this dance event that happens once a month called Carnival.
Okay.
Then there's this guy, okay? He's pacing in front of my table like this.
It's literally the beginning of the night. There's nothing to do and nobody in there, and I had to go early to get my sweet table seat.
I'm like, who is this guy pacing? So finally, he comes up to me. He's like, hey, do you remember that job?
I went up to you to say what's up because I was like, oh, this chick is hot. And she like walks like a woman in heels. I don't know what it is, man, but that shit will do it for me. So it was working out really, really well. And I was like, oh, I'm going to talk to this girl. And then like, I think I remembered like, oh crap, like I know this chick. She's not with the shaved head or anything like that.
Yeah. Now, mind you, he's got this beard that's like down to here. And when we did the job 4 years prior, he had no beard. He had no beard. So I'm looking at this guy like, I do not remember doing a job with you. He starts talking about it. I'm like, oh yeah. You know, I vaguely remember it. Didn't necessarily remember him, like at all. So we're talking about fitness and this and that. And at the time I had just lost like 20 pounds. And he's like, oh, we should go hiking or like do something fitness. Also, at the time, I had just broken up with my ex. We had been broken up for a month. 1 month.
One?
We had only been broken up for 1 month.
I think it had been like a year and a half for me or something like that.
Yeah. So he's texting me like throughout the weeks after that and months. And I just was really focusing on myself at the time and like acting class and studying. So I never, when he would hit me up, I'd be like, not really like feeling hanging out with him. Until one day, 3 months later, I'm scrolling on Instagram and his picture pops up and it's him on a skateboard with his shirt off at the beach and this chick who turns out to be his friend Bridget. But I honestly didn't know, like, oh, is that his girlfriend? I don't know. Dang, this guy is hot. Like, what have I been doing saying no? So I text him and I said, hey, want to go hiking on Saturday? Y'all, he replied right away, yes. I was very impressed that you text me that fast.
Well, I mean, I knew if I wasn't going to hang out with her, like, it's just one of those things. Like, you know that if you don't do it this time, it's never going to happen. If I don't hang out with this chick, then it's just not going to happen.
A few seconds after he said yes, he sends me a text and says, will you pick me up?
No, I was like, are you close? What direction are you? I was trying to play it like, hey, maybe on your way you could just come grab me.
I was devastated that he wrote that because what? Like, at least meet me there, you know?
I thought about it.
I gotta
like
come.
a train or a bus or an Uber. I was like,
I gotta come pick you up. So, anyways, I look at my friend Ashley and I go, yo, he just asked me if I could pick him up. No, I'm not picking him up. So I was almost like, no. And Ashley goes, Claude, I was on set with Noah last week and he mentioned something about like his driver's license and he got into a bad accident. He doesn't have his driver's license, so he can't drive. Now you're pulling at my heartstrings. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll help him out. Okay, I guess I'll give him this pass.
so nice of you.
Yeah. So I text him and I go, okay, sure, I'll pick you up. So I pick him up. We go hiking. We go, and he's making me laugh the whole time. He stepped on dog poop before he got into my car.
Like, the worst. Then I had to use my shirt to clean it off my shoe. Like.
Yeah. No shirt. Oh no. Then we go back to his house. He offers me a towel and he says, here, take a shower. He offers me eggs and makes me food. And then he pulls out this photo.
At this dance job that we did, there was this like crazy cool photo booth. So a group of us got together and took this cool Victorian looking picture. And I randomly still have that fucking picture. Like, and it was like perfect. Like, you know, granted, it had some friends in there too. You know what I mean? I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm so obsessed. I need to fucking take this picture with this girl and just keep it just one day.
No, but it was wild that
yeah.
you still had it.
Yeah, it was really crazy. I was like, look at this shit.
It was just so bizarre, you guys. So here we are, 4 years later, in his apartment. He's got a photo from 4 years before a job we did together that I didn't remember, and we're in it together. And I was like, this is very serendipitous. From that day forth, we were inseparable, y'all. We have been together every day. And mind you, like, I need you guys to know that day.
Sorry, I had something in my throat.
He walks me to my car. And what's the story? Like,
So she kind of gives me the let's kiss face, you know? Graphic content. So so then I was like, no. I don't know if I want you to like me.
I'm sorry, what? You text me for 3 months asking me to hang out. I finally say yes. And now you don't know if you make me eggs and invite me over. You don't know.
Very hospitable.
You don't know if you want me to like you. I sat down in my car, you guys, shut the door, rolled down the window. I said, you better figure it out. Drove off. He texted me that day, the next day, the day after that. And then one day we were like in the line at In-N-Out. And he's like, I think about you when you're not around. You know, it was so cute. Like, he so did not want to like me, you guys. Like, he did not want this to happen.
I didn't. Even in the beginning, like, I didn't even call her
terrified.
my girlfriend for like
2 months.
2 months.
This is after I babysat his dog twice while he like went out of town to like go live his best life. He drove to New Mexico with me to meet my aunt and my parents.
Well,
and
you
my
drove,
brother.
and she had to take me to jail twice.
Like, we didn't go on a date for the first an actual date for the first 2 months because he just didn't have the cash. And but what he would do is he would cook for me. He would always make sure I was taken care of. He would call me all the time. He was
Exchange has to be in.
So his friends would like come over or I would like be knocking at the door and I would hear his roommate be like, your girlfriend's at the door. That's Raph. That's his accent.
Oh, that's his accent? Yay, Raph made a cameo.
And then I would hear Noah from inside go, that's not my girlfriend.
Listen.
And y'all, after doing all that, here's my question. Do you do that with all your friends that are girls? Meet their parents, have them babysit your dog, have sex with them, cook for them, massage their feet, like send them sweet texts. Do you do this for all your friends that are girls? Hold on.
What if in 2 months you became a raving psychopath?
First of all, you guys...
I had to just, like, test the waters and keep everything cool, man, and just make sure it was legit. And then I was like, okay, cool. Once I realized the water is at good temperature, then I jump. I'm like a swimming pool. I'm shallow, but I get deeper. It's all about water references.
Anyways,
what?
I had to approach him and I had to say, listen, bro.
Don't bro me if you don't know me. You know what I'm saying?
I did know you. I was like, this is cute, your whole that's not my girlfriend act, but I've been here for a while. You text me and call me every day to hang out. We have done X, Y, and Z. I am your girlfriend, okay? If you don't want to call me your girlfriend, that's fine. I will not be in your life anymore. And that night we went out. He introduced me to his friends as his girlfriend. And so here we are now, married with a baby. And speaking of baby, he's napping right now. But next week's episode is 5 minutes of nothing but Nova. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with us for, it might be more than 5 minutes this week, but fuck it.
It might not be more than 5 minutes. It might be less than 5 minutes.
It might be. Who knows? Thanks for hanging out with us.
Mm-hmm.
See you next week.
Bye. Click the thing.
Oh yeah.
Click the candy button.